Abukar Awale is an anti-khat campaigner, a household name in Somalia, earning large support from university students, and his mission, ending khat trade in Somalia.
What Africa needs is more food, more vegetable. Africa does not need the drugs. And it's very clear from here, Somalia has spoken. We say no more khat. No more khat. And says no more khat. No more khat.
No more khat. He has received the backing of the country's president. Hassan Sheikh Mohamud wants a complete boycott of the stimulant, a drug he says has had an adverse socio-economic consequence on the public.
Khat has for long had a negative impact on the society. We've had a series of discussions and consultations, and we've agreed to end the trade of the leafy stimulant. First, we'll start by reducing its trade and finally put an end to it.
Ethiopia and Kenya are the two exporters of khat to Somalia, injecting more than $100 million to the Kenyan economy. In 2014, the United Kingdom banned khat, dealing a major blow to Kenyan khat farmers. Abukar Awale played an important role in this fight. But in Somalia, women like Deka have years earned a living by selling khat.
I have been selling khat for more than 8 years now. Khat price has gone down in the past years. It's not like before. We used to make a good sale, but not anymore.
Winning this fight in Somalia will prove challenging for anti-khat campaigners like Abukar Awale. To many, this is not just a business line, but a source of livelihood. But he's convinced he's making a difference and wants both young and old, men and women, to join his anti-khat campaign. Abdulaziz Billow, CCTV, Mogadishu, Somalia.
And he joins us now live from the seaside capital with more data on this story. Abdulaziz, give us a bigger sense of exactly how much of this narcotic is consumed in a year in Somalia, and where does most of it come from aside from Ethiopia and Kenya?
Well, Rama, to be exact, there's no specific data from both the Somali government here or the private sector on the exact amount of the narcotic that is consumed here in Somalia. But the narcotic is very popular, Rama, among many Somalis here in Somalia and in many regions where Somalis live. Now, presently, the government, the khat exporters mainly to Somalia here are the two neighboring countries to Somalia. This is Ethiopia and Kenya. And also airline companies and also farmers from both countries have been indeed making millions of dollars in this trade ever since during the Somali civil war until presently. But there's no specific data whatsoever on the amount of people who use the narcotic.
What's the government's rationale for imposing this ban? Is it being done out of the effects it's having on society, because of the health costs it imposes on the government? And does it have the support of legislators to actually implement this idea?
Well, Rama, as you've heard in the report, there have been a series of anti-campaigners who have been lobbying for the complete boycott and the complete ban of this narcotic leaf. One of them is Abukar Awale, as we've seen in the report now. He's been advocating for the ban, and he has succeeded in the UK, and he's trying to bring this fight here to Somalia to put an end to this. But what we have for now is the pledge by President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud. In a statement here, he said that he is willing he wants a complete boycott and a ban of the product. That is all that we have for now, Rama, on that end. But the president is insisting that this thing should be put to an end because it affects the school-going children, the families here, and it has become a general problem affecting Somalis. And that's why the president wants a ban on it. But he has not come out openly to ask Parliament to come up with a bill to be able to ban it. But we are waiting to see what the president will do, if he will seek a bill in Parliament or whether he will issue a decree to completely ban the narcotic here in Somalia, Rama.
Indeed, we'll leave it there for the time being. Thank you for your input. That's Abdulaziz Billow, of course, from the seaside capital of Mogadishu.